Good morning, everybody. Today is a new month, so let's check it out. Today is April 1st, 2020. Let's check and see what we're going to be working on. We have our morning meeting, part of our reading page, the letter L, L, and math pages 9 and 10 in your packets. Now, just a reminder, I know some packets are going to be coming home in the next few days. All of that stuff will start on April 13th after spring break. Okay, so here we go. I always leave it right here so we could be looking at this information for our secret code. All right, so we're no longer in March. It is April. So we need to figure out the code number for April. Okay, so let's try it. I'll use my fingers this time until we get used to it. You ready? January, February, March, April. What secret code number is April? Perfect. It is 4. Then if you check in the rest of your data here, how many days have we already been in April? 1. Perfect. And then what is the year? Okay, you can do 2020 or just 20. It's up to you. Okay, let's move our board. So what's our number going to be? Our number is how many days are done in that month. So what number are we going to use for today? You're right. We're going to use number 1. And we're going to name it. Although I know you guys know this, how to spell it, I know yesterday I made a mistake and I didn't go back and put that information. So I'm going to put a little sticky note, so I'll go back and check before our video ends. But the word is going to be 1. So go ahead and write that right here. Just like you're reading, you're going to go left to right, slide on over to tally it. How many tallies will you make? 1. Fall on down and to the left. Over here at place it, your 1s, 10s, and 100s. Where will the number 1 go? In the 1s, 10s, or 100s? Yep, in the 1s. Are there any 10s? You can leave it alone or exit out. Are there any 100s? No, same thing. Slide on over to frame it. Today it seems like we're going super fast, but this is not really a tricky number to work with. How many frames are we going to use today? What do you think? Okay, 1. Are we going to use a whole frame or a part of the frame? Yeah, we're just going to use 1 part of that frame. So 1 part of 10. Okay, before and after, we're going to slide down just like we're doing left to right. In that middle box right here, we're going to put our number 1. Jump back, jump forward. So if I jump back, I'm going to do 1 subtract 1 equals. And if I jump forward, I'm going to do 1 plus 1 equals. Okay, while you're thinking about that, we're going to jump right back up here. I want to see if you guys were able to do that one. Yeah, the word is really tricky because it doesn't say ah, it doesn't say oh, it says one. There you go. One. Okay, go ahead and jump right back down here on the left. So 1, subtract 1, 1, take away 1. Yeah, if you have 1, you get rid of 1, you have 0. Perfect. Go ahead and drop that in the before space. Then we said 1, we're going to jump forward 1. So 1 plus 1 equals, if you have 1, you get 1 more, you're going to have, wait, you have 1, you're going to get 1 more. You're going to have how many? 2. Perfect. Drop that right up in here on the after, and then you can count 0, 1, 2. There's lots of really cool, fun ways that you can do your number sentence with 1. Your answer over here has to be 1. Has to be 1. So I'm going to let you guys figure this one out up here. I'm going to kind of do a silly one, because I know you guys are going to have a hundreds chart, and you could always just check on that. So I'm going to have 100 subtract 99. Now remember, if you're using this, put it in your plastic cover sheet. You can use your whiteboard marker on it. If I'm at 100 and I bounce back 1, it's going to be 99, true? So if I'm at 99, so I'm going to check it. If I'm at 99 and I bounce forward 1, let's see where that makes us. 99, 100. Do we have all that information? Yep, it's just like our number bonds. Captain and co-captains together. All right, you go ahead and finish that one up. If you're not quite done, don't worry about it. I'm going to continue. I'm going to meet you over in our reading. Here we go. Remember, if you're not quite done with any of this work, always pause that video, catch up with us when you can. Okay, so we've read the escape plan. We've marked our text. We have dotted the information that we can read and what we know. We've underlined our math information. Now we're ready to do our 10 frame. Now, if I'm going too slow for you, or if I don't quite follow what's on our schedule, don't worry about it. If you're doing your part or following me in the video, it's all good. All right, here we go. So what we need to know is that this is going to be a subtraction, because it says, how many birds are there now? The word can be now, left, but if it's telling me we had some and now we only have this, more chances than not it's going to be subtraction. If you're not quite sure, go down to your equation box and it'll give you the information. So what we need to do is fill in our 10 frames with the big number here. What number is that? Yep, it is 13. So we are going to fill in 13 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A lot of times I like to fill them in a little silly because it doesn't matter where you put the boxes that you check at. You just have to fill in a whole tin frame first before you can move on to a new tin frame. So we're going to leave it today like this. If you want to continue on, go ahead and do that number line because you're going to have to figure out how many do you need to get rid of. It's in sentence number 3. And you can use a color pencil to exit out, however you want to do it. So we need to get rid of 7 of these. Tomorrow we'll revisit that and see what you came up with. If it works better when you do subtraction to do the number line today as well, go ahead and do that. While you're working so hard, pause the video and meet us over in the letter page when you're ready. Okay, everyone's here. Perfect. Remember always to put your name at the top, nice and neat. Add that secret code. It's a new one today, so I think I'll write it up here. 4-1-2020. We're going to be working on this capital L. Remember the names of your lines? Skyline, plain line, grass line, digger line is what I like to call it. They call it the worm line, so if you see a picture of a worm, don't worry about it. I call it the digger because we get into the dirt. Okay, so for your L, you're going to come all the way up here to the skyline, and you're going to do nice tall back straight all the way down to the grass line and slide on over on the grass. Let's try it again. Skyline, down to the digger line, slide on over to the grass. Perfect. Do a few more on your own. We're going to come right down here to the lowercase l. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase. Capital is usually the name that they like to give it. So capital and lowercase, they both have the same sound. L. Remember, don't go from bottom to top. We're not going from the grass to the skyline. Always start in that skyline and move your way down to the grass. Okay, here we go. Skyline, straight long back all the way to the grass, and done. That seemed easy peasy. Let's try it again. Skyline, straight back all the way down to the grass. Wow.